Hello and welcome, I'm Saffron from saffrondominises.com, and in today's video we're going to be doing some EFT for when you've realised that what went on in a previous relationship wasn't really okay. So this is going to be a bit more of a difficult one, so I'm really trusting you here to know whether or not it's appropriate for you. So do not use this video if you have a previous relationship or you want to work on a previous relationship that you know was abusive, that was really sort of out and out clearly an abusive relationship, and the emotions that come with that are going to be really big, really difficult, and not something that you want to sit at home on your own and do a video on. They're something that you want to work on with a practitioner. So this is for if you just sort of come out of a relationship, or if you came out of a relationship a while ago and you've kind of gone, oh, I'm not sure that that was actually okay. You know, sometimes things go on, the sort of expectation around us is that we'll just kind of go with it, and you know, everyone's acting as if this is normal, so we just go, okay, la la la, I'll go along with it, and deep down there's something inside us going, no, this is not what you want to be doing. This is not what should be happening in a relationship. So that's what this video is for. Definitely not for anything big and traumatic, and please don't do this video to work on anything big and traumatic. That being said, if you have got past relationships that you want to look at that you're a bit not sure about, let's make a start. So if you haven't done one of these videos before, all you need to do is tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying. So we'll begin here on the side of the hand, which we call the karate chop point, and we'll say, even though I'm not sure that the things that happened in that relationship were okay, I choose to love and accept myself and every choice that I've ever made. That's a tricky one, eh? Even though I'm not sure that that relationship was okay, and that the things that were happening were things that I wanted, I choose to love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though, looking back, I can see that relationship from a very different perspective, and I really don't think that it was okay, I choose to love and accept myself and my past self exactly as I am and as I was. I was in this relationship in the past, and I just went along with what was happening. It happened really gradually, that things got a little bit worse, and then a little bit worse still, and I just went along with it. Everyone seemed to think it was okay, and there wasn't anything that I could clearly identify as being abusive or illegal or obviously wrong. And yet there was a little voice inside me that was screaming. A little voice screaming, no. Get out of there. This relationship is not okay. This is not the way life should be. This is not the way you should have to feel. I knew that little voice was there inside me. and I didn't listen to it. I forgive myself for that now. It might feel really hard looking back to forgive myself for that, for ignoring that little voice. And I was doing the best that I could with the information I had at the time. I was always doing the best that I could. Even though looking back, I wish I'd done things differently. Looking back, I see so many opportunities to get out of that relationship. But right at that time, it wasn't so easy. It didn't feel as easy as just walking away. I wonder why I didn't just walk away. And I know that it just wasn't that easy. The things that happened in that relationship didn't feel okay. That's really hard to come to terms with. It's really hard to acknowledge. I did some things that I didn't want to do. And I pretended that it was all okay. Because that was the best that I could do at the time. That was as close as I could get to keeping myself safe. Keeping myself safe wasn't really an option then. I really did my best. But it just was so hard. It's really difficult to look back now and to acknowledge that that wasn't okay. To accept what happened in my life. To look at the things I was pushed into. The things that I chose to put up with. The things that I put myself through. It was a horrible time. And it's harder to recognise that that wasn't okay. And it wasn't. It wasn't okay. I choose to accept that truth. And to feel those emotions that come with it. That sadness. That betrayal. Feeling betrayed by the world that didn't let me know that this shouldn't be happening. I didn't know that this shouldn't be happening. Or maybe part of me did. But it was a part that I'd stopped listening to a long time ago. These feelings that I have about that difficult time, about that not okay relationship, these strong feelings These feelings are valid. I'm entitled to have these feelings. I'm allowed to have these feelings. Part of me wants to tell myself that other women have been through worse. And maybe that's true. Or maybe other women have just been through different. And that doesn't affect my experience. Their pain doesn't diminish mine. We're all entitled to our feelings. We're all allowed to feel how we feel. So I choose to send myself love now. The love that I couldn't send myself at the time. I choose to send this love back through the years. To the part of me that's still stuck there. I allow myself to feel these feelings. And I allow myself to move forward. This relationship was terrible. And I know that now. It won't stop being part of my experience. But I don't need to carry it with me. I wonder if there would be a way to let those experiences go. Maybe there would and maybe there wouldn't. And it's okay if not. I choose to love and accept myself and my perfectly valid feelings. Exactly as I am now and as I was then. Take a deep breath. So where you go with this now very much depends on where you got to with that. If you felt some release, if the feelings are starting to subside, then maybe you can move forward in a different way. Maybe that relationship might not have the same hold on you that it has had. If not, if you're still very much in those feelings, keep tapping, voice your feelings and see if you can move through. If you need to get in touch about one-to-one sessions, please do. If you need to get in touch with a friend, please do that. Find whatever support that you need to deal with this. Your feelings are completely valid, even if it wasn't this horrific tale of really awful things that, you know, we often hear about and become quite desensitized to. Even if it might sound mild from an objective perspective, whatever that is, it's not. Your feelings are what matter and they're completely valid. So connect with someone who shares that opinion of your feelings and just honour yourself and be with your feelings. Do what you need to do. And if you need any further advice on any of this or support with any of it, just get in touch. Thank you for taking part in that. I hope that it was manageable for you, and send me your feedback. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.